One of the moments that, for me, that made me say I could do better in life and be great is my math teacher. His name was Mr. Brown. I used to be in class, and I'd be farting in class, and he would be like, what are you doing? Like, you know, I would do it to get attention, and I was really a good math student, but you know, that was an ignorant act, and at a certain point he was like, man, you better than that, you greater than that, man, and those words kind of sat with me, and it was like fuel to my fire in a way that the fact that I knew I had a higher purpose, but this was a man that I admired telling me, yo, come on, quit acting a fool and act like a good human being and achieve your greatness. And I can remember, you know, going through different aspects of my life and realizing that, hey, to be great, you have to claim it. You got to believe it in your heart. And that's something that I picked up later along the way, but it's very necessary. So, I mean, one of my things is just to believe in God and believe in who you are and believe in the things, your path, believe in and know that the things that you want in your life will happen for you. You stay aligned with the Creator, stay aligned with yourself, and just believe.
How was the date?
He thought I'd make the perfect homegirl. I'm just being my regular self.
You are not supposed to show him your regular self until you've been married for 5 years.
Now, this is how you get a man.
I told you to wear a dress.
To a basketball game?
Yeah.
The people here want to see Scott McKnight.
You see Scott McKnight at a gas station?
He can't even open up the gas tank until I hooked him up.
You got plans Saturday night?
What's up, everybody? This is Lyrispect, and you're watching Reelblack. I'm sitting here with one of my favorite fellow Pisces, Mr. Common. How are you today?
How you doing, sis?
Good, I'm doing great. You're here about your new movie. Tell us a little bit about the film.
Yeah, it's called Just Right, and it's starring Queen Latifah and myself and Paula Patton, and also Felicia Rashad, Pam Grier, Dwayne Wade, Dwight Howard. It's really a good ensemble cast, and it's a romantic story. It's a romantic comedy in many ways, but it has a lot of layers to it, you know, like it's some themes in it that I didn't even realize, but as people leave the movie, they've been telling me, hey, this movie is inspiring me, and I'm like, really?
The next walk couldn't get any worse.
I got a physical therapist coming by the house. You call her the miracle worker.
Feels good, right?
Some women have gaydar. I've got hodar. Leslie, the job is yours.
I have an NBA player's career in my hands.
You really think you could get me back?
Yeah, but you're gonna hate me by the time I'm through with you.
I really enjoyed the film. We got a chance to view it a little while ago. And what attracted you to the role?
Well, I first thought that it would be great for me to take on a romantic lead, because I always envisioned myself as a leading man. So whether it was in the vehicle of a good drama or comedy, you know, I wanted to do leading roles. And I looked at this character and saw that not only do I love basketball, so that was fun for me to even play an NBA player,
nice.
But then too, it was like this dude has heart. You could see him evolve throughout the story. And you know, it's not many times that I've had, like, I haven't had the opportunity to have characters that have these arcs and that develop like that. So, and then starring with Queen Latifah was one of the big qualities that I thought was great.
They keep calling from the office, honey. They want to know about the game where you broke all the records.
Oh, you should know that, Ma. You're the president of my fan club.
You must be talking about Randolph versus MLK, 1993. Sophomore year, he scored 23 points in the first half, another 32 in the second half, 18 rebounds, 10 assists, 9 steals, breaking the high school record for double digits in a single game. I've been a basketball fan since before I could walk, so.
So how did you prepare for the role? Did you have a certain process?
Yeah.
Did you read up? I know you have some background in basketball.
Yeah. Well, I mean, along with me playing ball throughout my life and doing, like, training as far as, I had the assistant coach from the Nets training me, like, you know, doing drills, core training, basketball, you know, shooting. But I really went and picked the brains of some of my friends who play in the NBA, like Dwayne Wade and Baron Davis and Rajon Rondo. It was these things like of being able to just find out nuances about being an NBA player. And each player is different, point blank. It's like the same way they try to stereotype hip-hop artists. You can't stereotype and say all rappers are like this, or you know, because we all individuals. Right. So same thing with NBA players.
So in terms of like the character work, did you try out for that, or did you let what comes naturally come out?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was kind of like a journey for me with the character, because it was like, I'm so used to playing characters that are farther away from me. So I kind of was going away trying to figure out, okay, exactly who is it? Because you got to go with the script too, like who is this character written in the script? And with me going away from me a little bit, I ended up realizing that this character was closer to me, so I had to almost go in a full circle to get there.
I never knew a la like this. Gotta be something for me to write this. Queen, I ain't seen you in a minute. Wrote this letter and finally decided to send it.
So we know you for mostly for hip hop first.
Yeah.
You know, I think back to Reelblack for Life and how that had an effect on me. And then I think about the different ways that you've branched out. When you set out to do what you were doing, when you said, I'm Common, even when you said, I'm Common Sense,
right.
Did you envision for yourself, yes, I want to act and I want to play a leading role too? Or was it more about just keeping your mind and yourself open to whatever opportunities came your way?
I think when I first began, it was just like, man, I love hip hop. I want De La Soul and KRS-One to know who I am. You know, like, it was more about that, just being a dope MC, and then my purpose grew greater in hip hop. And then at a certain point, you know, I realized, hey, it's something out there creatively that I want to do, like something else, you know, along with music. And I tried playing the piano, and it didn't come that good. And then I couldn't sing that well, so I tried acting. And acting was something that felt very natural to me, but I knew I had to develop and work and train at it. So, and I've been training as an actor for, I would say, a good 8 or 9 years. So, and I got my first role in 2005. So it's been, obviously those experiences helped me as an actor. So, and I couldn't do it full-time training as an actor because I had to make a living as a musician. But yeah, acting is something I'm really passionate about.
Nice. I really respect that too. I think a lot of your fans will respect that you put in the work for the craft. A lot of times people think it's easy to transfer from art to art, but you know, as someone who knows the craft, you know, the fact that you want to better yourself in that way is something that we can all look up to. So what's next? I mean, what do we want? Is the world the limit? Is the sky the limit? Or what's the next project?
Well, I mean, I'm excited about doing more movies as far as whether I want to do leading roles, but also, you know, if it's a great supporting role or working with great directors, I want to keep growing in that direction. And also, I'm working on new music. I'm working on a new album called The Believer. And The Believer is being produced. We plan on it to come out in like early winter, late fall. But it's being produced by No ID and Why Not, and Why Not is Twilight Tone, and Kanye West. So I'm looking forward to making some good hip hop.
Thank you so much for coming out with us today and sharing your words. We wish you much success on your album, on the film, and anything else.
Thank you, Lyrispect. Thank you.
No doubt.
How about dinner someplace nice?
You better be packing something in that wallet. I'm not one of those salad-eating chicks.
Peace, this is Common, and right now you're checking out Reelblack. Make sure you stay in tune. Love.